Hi folks, welcome to Ablaze, the follow-up to Feeding the Flame on the Centre for Lifelong Learning's Blaze Creative Writing programme. My name is David and I'm going to be your tutor for the next 10 weeks. I just want to take this opportunity to say hello and welcome you to the course and thank you for signing up, and also to explain a few things about the main page from which you're accessing this video. You will see that there's a lot of buttons and text and different things you can click on in the main page, and it can look a little bit intimidating if this is your first time using my place, but I just want to assure you that it's simpler than it looks, and you will get used to it as the weeks go on. In this first week, just take a little bit of time scrolling around, clicking on things, see how things work. There are course guidelines there to explain how the course operates. And you will see that there's also embedded text which explains the introductions and style, which is this week's first topic. And underneath that, you'll also see some downloadable resources. And generally speaking, this is how the class will look from here on in. I release the material weekly, so I just show it week by week. I don't think it helps you particularly to run ahead. So I want you to concentrate on the topic that's given in a particular week and just think about that solely. And as we go along, you'll see how everything kind of links together. Now, the course asks you to present around about 7,000 words in total, and this is divided between main assignments and weekly exercises. The main assignments are explained in the course guidelines. These can be assessed. I give you feedback on those. I give you feedback on everything, to be fair. And in those, you're expected to present maybe 2,500 words in the middle of the course, going up to 3,500 words at the end of the course. Now, these are maximum word limits. Assignments can be shorter than that. The one thing to bear in mind is not to go over the word limit, and that applies to the main assignments as well as the weekly exercises. Weekly exercises tend to be around about 300 words, and that might not seem very much, but I can assure you, you'll probably find yourself spending quite a lot of time on those 300 words. And while it's short, I think it encourages you to be disciplined in your writing, to edit it, which is a very important skill in creative writing. And also, it's really just an opportunity to put theory into practice. You can take away those weekly exercises and expand them in any way that you want in your own writing. So they're not an end in themselves, they're really a jumping off point, a way to get you writing, a way to promote your creativity. So while it may be frustrating that you want more words in a weekly exercise, I'm afraid we have to stick to 300 words because if we had more than that, we'd just be spending all our time reading the material. So keeping to the word limits is useful because it promotes discipline for you, and it also makes the course run more efficiently for myself and indeed yourselves as well. Now, if you have any problems with anything or have any questions that you want to ask me, something's unclear or you feel that something could be improved, please email me, let me know. Don't suffer in silence. My email address is david@dpettigrew.com, and if you drop me a line, I will get back to you as soon as possible. You can also leave messages on the discussion forums. I'll pick it up and I'll reply to you in that format if you prefer. The key thing with this course is that a lot of the material is presented to you in writing. It is a writing course after all. So read everything, okay? You will see at the top there's an introductions forum, so please drop by on that. Introduce yourself, say hello, let's start getting to know you. And you'll also see down below that there's a course announcements forum. There's probably a message in it just now waiting for you. And that's my place where I tend to give you extra information if you need it. It's also the place where I say a little hello every week at the start and introduce the week's topic. So don't ignore those, have a read at those because they usually contain useful information about what we'll be doing that week. Right, I see that I've spoken now for about 5 minutes, and I think that's more than enough. There's plenty to be getting on with through the week. But as I say, if you've got any questions, let me know. I'd also ask you to start thinking about writing regularly. Maybe you've been doing that already, but maybe you've had a break and you've come on this course to kickstart your creativity. So do get back into a daily routine. I think that's very important. I think you should be writing regularly, and the course is here to encourage you to do that. So don't just concentrate on the weekly exercises, get some other writing done as well. Okay, I think that's all I've got to say for you just now, but have a good week, enjoy the exercises, and I'll talk to you on the forums throughout. See you later. Bye now.